Okay, microphone's on. Hello. It's such a frustrating setup, honestly, but I'll look at something else at some point. Day. I'm trying to get all of this sorted out. I was working on it again today. Not quite there. Something like that. Everything is not updating possible. I'll have to check that out. It should be fine on my should be fine on my live screen, which I still need to make one of my own. Good setup, ready to go. I normally have the light turned down. It's in front of my desk. The lamp, I always felt like it made my light things a little better, but I'm starting to think that was not the case because I feel like this looks better than it did the other day. We'll test it out today. But I've got my coffee. We have a little bit of the end of 5.3 left. Left off on the end of that because we didn't have time. I think there's probably going to be a good deal of cutscenes at the end, so I left that bit of whatever may happen for us at the beginning of today's stream, and then we're going to jump into oh yeah, there shouldn't, oh no, yeah, sorry, I was supposed to mute that. I didn't mean to put any music in the videos. The template just had it. Pretty much just used it for the background, but thank you. That's, oh man, I imagine that was awfully annoying. Yeah, I did not mute that when I put it in there. And welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, that needs to, yeah, I did not pick out any music for that. I just had some on the background that I chose, oddly enough. But yeah, hopefully things go well today. I'm excited. Sorry if that music was awful. I honestly don't even know what it sounded like. I couldn't hear it on me, so. But I guess we'll go ahead and get logged in. Thank you for letting me know. Goodness. I would have liked, because it's just caught it's just cut off enough that let me make that a little bigger so I can see that. Not let that happen again. Thank you. Gamer indeed. It's Steady. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Getting right logged into the game. Yeah, because I didn't have any music in the video technically that I guess is saved for this. I have it like, I saved it as only like a 6-second video, so it was probably looping that often, so I apologize for that. I imagine that sounded brutal. have my music turned off. There we go. Maybe that's on my speaker, that's why it sounded so loud. Oh, that would make sense. Oh, well, yeah, it was, because it's a video, I guess. It has it over on my audio stuff, and it was just cut off enough that I didn't see it, and I forgot that normally imports with sound, so. I'm really glad you caught that, because I would not have noticed for who knows how long on the stream. We're gonna change my hair color, too. I'm not feeling that. But I'm not trying to make the whole beginning of this stream. Probably just change it back to the pink real quick. I'm kind of just trying to... I don't know, I spent a lot of money on 2 different hairstyles, and I don't want to end up not liking either of them. So I was trying to mess around with them. I do like this one, it's just... I don't like change. I was quite liking the ponytail that I had before. I honestly could have just kept it, but... that was not enough for me for some reason. I had to have a hairstyle you paid for. Oh, well, I did that last week too. I really feel like you should be able to try on the hairstyles. I looked on, is it, FFXIV Collect, maybe? I don't remember. I was looking at like the 360 of the hairstyle, and they have like somewhat of a preview on the different races. Not on my face shape though. Okay, yeah, so sorry to be annoying, but I'm gonna change this to pink real quick. That's all. I've got one in my apartment, so if that tells you anything. Got the side ponytail one and the one braid on the left side. Not a fan of the side ponytail. Yeah. It's really hard to tell if you're actually gonna like it. I'm on my Bard because I was setting up my big piano keyboard to work for performance mode in game. It took the better half of yesterday. But it works and it's quite fun. Styled for Hire from PvP and the Rainmaker are some of my favorites. Rainmaker's nice. I think I just don't like how it looks on my character. First things first, we need that color back. It should only take me a second. Sorry. I did not come prepared. My hair color? I was really disappointed by this one because I really, really wanted to like it. And there's part of it that I do like, and then there's part of it that I don't. It's not on my screen. Yeah, hang on. We're gonna switch over to the actual game screen. Here it is. That's what I thought I was showing. I really, really wanted to like this one. Probably would with a different character, maybe. Different color, perhaps. I tried a few, but for now we're just gonna stick with my pink. It is the right one, right? That one. It's that one. Okay. The Iranian one, I want to like it, but yeah, it's hard to get it into a style I like. I liked it on so many people's characters. That's why I wanted to buy it. Actually, that's why I was so stubborn. It used to be the hairstyle like people I was jealous of, and I was like, oh my gosh, one day I'll get that hairstyle. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Not out of the way, but I want to get to the Eden raids today, hopefully. That is the plan. But yeah, I think the whole forehead scale design on the face shape that I picked just doesn't go well with that hairstyle, at least for me. The way the braid comes down makes my face look kind of lopsided. I don't know. The ponytail's a little high up in the back too. It just looks strange all around, but this one's quite nice. I'm still liking it. Alright. Hopefully I didn't leave anything too sad for the beginning of this stream, but we'll get into it. Oh boy, Halwork's missing. That's not good news. That's not a good sign. Okay. Halric? Oh god, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Meconics, we have to find him. Oh man. Oh, Alze, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halric, he's gone off for a walk with one of the others. You were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. I'll return to the graveyard then. It doesn't feel like a relief to me. It feels still worrying. Okay, we'll go. Be on our way. It's been a while since we actually went around this area. Wait, he's here. That's good. Hopefully. Okay. There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good signs of progress, and he likes to go for walks as of late. So his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had a family here. Oh man. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've came to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Becklug will come to oversee them in my stead. You see, you did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues, and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. But rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I'll miss you all. But it isn't time we say our farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean, to make use of every last moment here, after all. The time left to you is precious. What? That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. boy. Okay. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eyes, that's all. Ahem. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and look in on the others. Alfredo, for instance. If anyone is crying, it'll be him. Anyone. Put emphasis on the wrong word there. Okay, bouncing around the map, it seems. I will be kind of happy to see the purplish blue, the purples and the blues on my live scene now go, because they're not the same kind of type of colors that really match all the other things I have going on here, so.
Oh, Alpha, no!
So I look way too happy. Aww. Just gonna miss him.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
How sad.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
A picture? Oh, we should make a picture with them.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice.
Okay, never mind.
Lady Chai, I have a confession to make.
Yes?
On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair.
But they didn't.
But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Yay.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
Wouldn't it be so sad if they just locked this area off afterwards? We couldn't travel back and forth. They're like, nope, get whatever you need done in this area now, because once you do this quest, you can never go back. It'd be funny.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't what.
Oh, sorry.
And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
And you mine. Please take care.
The music always sounds like I'm about to go into a battle. I was like, oh my gosh, who's stuck in here? What's happening? I hope that I haven't been here many times. Out of like a... I have, but I don't know. Load times after cutscenes are always really nice here. Busy place, it would seem. That's right, and I'm at least a day or two behind uploading my streams to YouTube to get them off my computer, so hopefully these will get slowed down too much. I'll probably go through plenty of stuff on here, so it wouldn't be such a important little margin. Or we can turn in those tombstones for gear. Nice! I remember it being something pretty important. Being a lot of like merchants that people were at, but I wasn't sure. It's a strange feeling, Mechanics, to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know. I shall cherish my memories of Norvrand, of every soul I met here, for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. Forgive me. I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Was it just to see him? Hello, Bouette. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. You're so pretty and shiny today. Thank you. Very sweet. It's a little too fluffy to handle. It kind of all falls on my face when it's super clean, but I washed it this morning, so it's very shiny. But thank you. I hope you're having a great day. We're supposed to be doing some pretty fun stuff on here today, so very exciting. Alize said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I'm quite all right now. Like her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Urianger next? Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fae folk, I doubt it will be an issue. but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. We're going to save him. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming you have the time, of course. Why wouldn't I? Of course, why wouldn't I have time for that nice trek halfway across the map? Just kidding. Firebird. I do definitely want to do some more exploring here. Flying here eventually. I know all the little quests are important and I should be finishing all of them. But it's really cute. I'd want to do like some side quests here and stuff. For sure. It'll take us a second to get there. Okay. I don't remember where the door is here. There we go. Ha! Then I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm, which hath been his home these 100 years? A noble gesture. As for Master Alphinaud's concerns, thou mayest rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our fae friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes unto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I have been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Look at them all just hanging out in this house. It's so cute. Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light. One that did, in all likelihood, but once belonged to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And what his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend, and if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. Oh. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wollecdorf. My thanks, Nikonix. All the flowers. I gotta come here and take some more little screenshots. And I got a fly. My goodness. I'll just teleport there. That's quicker. Okay. Well, glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange, spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Is that Ardbert's crystal?
Yes.
So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
Very long story.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days.
So sweet.
Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
You know, I do like the hair. I do. Ooh, I'll ask him.
Your soul? Oh, how can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh,
You do be growing.
Ardbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew.
This here is a feels ambush here. Wasn't expecting it. So I guess I should have been.
But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures.
I love his little wiggly animation. It's just...
It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure. Ride the winds, seek the horizon. Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Well, that was... It was kind of sad, but it was mostly sweet. It was just nice. Now for another journey. I am really excited to get around to everything in the game that I have yet to try yet. Like today, hopefully. Hoping this doesn't prove to be a much less efficient way to go. We're already close enough, so it should be fine. These are spooky. I don't want to talk about them. Cool. But no. Spooky. Can't wait till I have a microphone deal where it's not sitting on my desk. Like the main problem for me. I have to sit my water bottle down like super carefully and like I'm super clumsy, so I just like bonk my desk all the time. Alright. Didn't take too long. Nice little nighttime journey. Got my palico in here. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldst be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvrand. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. Okay, normally these little presents come at the end, so I feel like hopefully, I guess there was a little more left to 5.3 than I thought, but we're not even an hour in, so it should be fine. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbow as thy next destination? I mean, I guess. The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, but I suspect Shtola's is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. Okay, I was trying to make sure I didn't somehow miss the end of 5.3, but I did not. I figured kind of wherever they stopped here would probably be the best jumping off point for whatever the story is in the Eden raids, but I don't know that because I can't know what they are about because that would spoil it, so I don't know. And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Does Ariage truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. Farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen. Love to find him.
Master Matoya.
Aww, we got our flower.
For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Aww. Kitty cat love.
Runar, please.
I jest. At least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost.
5.3 assumes you finished Eden? Oh shit. Okay, well after this cutscene we'll go pick those up and we'll just pick up on this when we're done. Okay, I didn't understand that. Only gets all the proposals for real. That one was so funny. Oh man. Oh, I know.
We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Runehar, really?
That's cute. He lets this one down much more gently. Pretty sure that Aura is still feeling the burn. I don't remember. Magnus? Was that his name? That was so fucking funny. He's gotta still be hurting off that one forever, yeah. He's down for life. Or at least I think 5.3 assumes you finish the first 8 Edens. Okay. We'll pick him up after this then. Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it's time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? You still have to take the Exarch to Nabatharang. I see. Very well, you can look in on Thancred while you're about it. This will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. Yeah, that ought to be kind of sad. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you would like to meet him on his way back, if not before. Alright. I still need to do all the little quests here. We'll get around to them. I've been having to use a lot of free time on figuring out stuff for my overlays, so once those are done, I'll have a lot more time to just chill in here. Oh my god, no shit. Magnus? We were just talking about him. That's someone else. Oh, no, that's a different name. What's his name? It was close to that. Oh, Magnus is the miner guy. Oh, he does mining. Oh, Magni. Is that it? Yeah. Magni. Alright, let's check real quick where we pick those up. Eden raids. Alright, hang on. Okay, we have to finish the 5.3 main story scenario quest, Reflections in Crystal. And the Chronicles of a New Era quest, Worlds Apart. I don't know which one it is. Let's see. Okay, those just look like the quest to unlock it after we have done the prerequisite quest, but Reflections in Crystal 5.3, I don't think we've got that yet. So maybe that's at the end of this. I know that's the name of one of the patches, isn't it? So probably would be the last one. Should be able to find previous. Okay, yeah, the quest we're doing now, we have to do the one after that, Reflections in Crystal. This is the prerequisite quest for that is Unto the Morrow, which we're doing now. So we just have to do that one and the next one. Thought you unlocked the first quest, the first Eden quest. That could have been the other one it said, yeah. Worlds Apart. It said Worlds Apart was in 5.2, so. We'll see. Yeah, we did that. Oh, wait. No quest is in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, I was looking at the prerequisites. It said something else, but it's probably after that one. But I in the middle of nowhere. I don't feel like I've done that. I don't know how I missed it, but oh, I see. Okay, the Google result I had was for Eden's Promise. Well, I imagine that's later on. Okay, so yeah. I'll have to go with the one from 5.1, but that's why it said I needed all the stuff through 5.3 done. I got it. Okay, we're gonna teleport to the Crystarium. And I'm gonna take a really super quick rest break and I'll be back in just a second. We'll get that picked up and ready to go. Okay. Okay, sorry that all took me a second to figure out. You can never trust the first Google result. Always gonna pull up the wrong thing. That was for later Eden stuff. Okay. Right, let's go pick it up. Ah, Muconix. Have you seen Reen? She's been looking for you. Wait here, I'll go and get her. Okay, so this is a bit behind from where I am in the story. I guess if it was in 5.1, my bad. There you are. The truth is, I need your help. Now, hold on, I haven't even told you what it is yet. After you- oh. After you defeated Emmett's, I sense a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty, the lands that were once swallowed by the flood. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another Light Warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. I'll... Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Urianger, and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever's causing this. The three of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've been through. The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself, so we have no choice. We don't want to jump to conclusions. It would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? Wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Muconix. This means a lot. First of all, let's head to the Derrick. There's like a guy named Derrick. Head to the Derrick in Amarang. Then Kurt and Urianger should have everything ready by now. Good evening, streamer and chat. Good evening, Bowman. You're having a good day. We are getting the quest for the Eden raids picked up. I had a Google result telling me the wrong thing, so I was confused. It was telling me I needed to be like done through 5.3, but that was for the later part of it. The day is over for now. Nice. That's always good. The day is over, but the day's beginning. It was supposed to mean something, but I don't think it did. Just in time for Eden fun, yeah. I hope I don't make a fool of myself. Were you on Eden the beginning? I've not done. Did not know when I could pick it up. I'm afraid to try, honestly. I thought I would have like a tiny cutscene left of 5.3, so we were starting that in the beginning, but I realized there was quite a bit more left than that, so. Went to make sure I was going towards the right thing, because my main story quest is also here. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they pose any sort of challenge to her. Would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Reen sensed turned out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the light-blasted wasteland poses as severe a threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation, though for lack of a more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Reen's innate abilities to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. There will be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the sky slipper ready, Thancred? Guy what? Ready to take us wherever we need to go. Aye. Back again too, maybe, if we ask nicely. Cute. Though the light hath been expunged from Norvrand, the ambient aether of the empty is still corrupted. Dangerously so, in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. It is due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every possible precaution. Between the aetherometers I've packed with Reen's unique abilities, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree. But much longer than that, we risk becoming sin eaters. Since we still don't know how chocobos and Amara will fare in the empty, we opted for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers at the Mean, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. Oh. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have a chance to stop by Mordsuk at some point. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Well then, shall we? Yep. Sure. Here we go. With a name like the Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look on the land swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes is a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of the world are as this, slate all but wiped clean. That's fun. Were it not for the warriors of darkness in Minfilia. Reen, are you sure we're headed in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going, then. You two may head back there. You two back there may as well take a nap. I have a feeling we're a good few malms ahead of us. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting. And is it sleeping? Oh man. No, it's waking up. Oh, good. I like the sound of that. Is it a light warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. The first Sin Eater. Long have I strived to unravel the mysteries surrounding the flood of light, to discover what set that terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led to the same conclusion, the same single point. Or single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the flood, and the very foeman Filia vanquished a century ago. She gave everything she had, and won. Yay. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied. Though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Reen, knowest thou of what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature, for what once was shattered may be forged anew. That's all well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first? Eden. Utopia in Fae, a most auspicious title. Now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents on the off chance, but pitching the damned things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? And the Final Fantasy VIII fans lose their shit. Man, I feel like I'm missing out on so many little references. Okay, sorry, give me like 2 seconds to change into like a t-shirt. It's like 77, if not more, degrees in my house for some reason. So, just a second. Okay. Sorry. I've got a fan going towards the desk too now, so that should help. Air conditioning is barely air conditioning right now for some reason. Okay, logged in for Eden Fun. Yay! I'm excited. I really hope I don't suck. I never realized that putting tents up could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad we got there in the end. Tancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking to Golgo in Mordsuk or Yal Yal in Yulmore. Nice. Ooh. I wonder what's taking Tancred so long. Oh, there he is. What'd it do, Tancred? The trucks after the fights give you tokens to exchange for gear, mostly glams at this point. Hey, nothing wrong with a glam. Nice. Hope they're cool. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. There's not but barren plains in every direction, apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, but the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best to not tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now before it's fully awake. Meaning what, exactly? Act now. When I think about the flood of light, I get that feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it did was actually stop the flow of aether. Of course, that meant that all of the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. Oh jeez, sorry, I was trying to take off that bracelet so that it didn't clink against my desk, and then it fell off my wrist when I took it off, so sorry about that. Again, once I have the microphone off the desk, that won't be an issue. But the ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe it can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. Wow. That's a pretty big deal. Now hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Reen's aspirations might not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Infilia halted the flood of light's advance, not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted upon us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. As Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Reen doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden. That such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Muconix? A lot less words than you, probably. I imagine this is easier said than done. Isn't everything? Yes, you're probably right, but I have to try. Very well, Reen. You've made up your mind. So how should we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. The giant Talos had a core too, like a beating heart. It controlled the flow of aether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance? Maybe. The theory is certainly sound. By employing Aethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the ethereal flow to Eden's core. In so doing, secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. A lot of words here, buddy. My overlay. The last one of these that will mess up. And hopefully it won't be here for much longer. Okay. However, we must needs first have Reen study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we've reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden and mayhap exert a measure of control over it. You can really do that, Ariaje? All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed, who imparted to me a wealth of knowledge concerning aetherology. Although I'm certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you had best lead the way, Muconyx. It's true that she's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on her any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten about what happened when she absorbed too much light. But as Alisaie said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I could put down wardens myself, but the simple fact is I can't, and there's no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking you, Connix. Then perhaps I could... You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this plan ever has a even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Sure you want to go through with this? For lack of any better plans, this one will have to do. I won't let you down. Though we will remain here, Reen and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. After thou hast breached the interior, the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pearls, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystarium. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. Yay! First one! Oh man. Alright, let's see. My inventory's so bad. It's not that bad. Okay, sorry, the heat's kind of getting to me. I'm just trying to chill. Once again, you're going into this blind, so don't worry. So do your best, and don't worry about dying to mechanics. You've done well with all the other fights. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I am trying. Dying just always feels like failing. Okay. Whee! Alright. Death is a dragoon's way. I'll stay away from that class. I think my lancer's like... yeah, level 4. I wasn't messing with it. At least not for now. Okay. I imagine people don't do the normal ones very often, so hopefully queuing doesn't take forever, but anyone that wants to join the first to even raids, normal ones, let me know. I'll add you to the party and then we can be on our way. Hopefully not die too much. Alright, you guys are both ready to go? Alright. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and invite you guys. The fan's helping it like not be as warm over here, but it's also blowing little hairs around in my face. Okay. Exciting. All right. Make sure you guys are on the classes you want to be. I imagine you already have, but I want to make sure. All right. Let's go. Make sure I got everything good and ready. Everything's good. All right. Should be good to go. Go raise mage unless the queue is nasty. Gotcha. I think I read that as rage mage, but it definitely says raise mage. Hopefully it's not too bad. I worry people don't do the normal ones very often. I worry people are doing the harder ones, but we'll see. It's not like we don't have fun stuff. We can actually go check on my retainers real quick. Oh, never mind. Okay. Always been decent at pups and daily roulettes. Gotcha. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Wow, that's pretty. Wow, that's pretty. Careful, huge amounts of aether are rushing to the core. What's that? Oh, damn. Okay, so I kind of thought these would be... Please do okay, computer. Do Radiohead album, please. It's not doing well. I am so sorry. Oh, I can't even see where I'm supposed to go. Really gotta figure this out. I kind of thought these would be dungeon length like the Alliance raids were, but they're not. Oh damn. Oh damn, I'm so sorry. think it's catching up now. It's really confusing because it was a problem with my computer just physically not being able to handle it. I figured it wouldn't get better throughout, but it does. It just takes it a minute. I don't know what that really is to fix. Oh, I didn't do dance partner with someone. That's awful. Sorry. Oh damn. Oh shit, sorry. It was terrible. You say that like whoever that was could hear me. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh, it's not catching up. No. That is not getting in my fucking face. That just killed me. That's fine. And I died. My computer actually can't keep up with this. It's a little upsetting. I don't really know how to get around that issue for my computer. That's okay. Oh, it's just like an unskippable. I guess the alliance raids are set up kind of more like dungeons, and these are kind of more like trials, I guess. I didn't know. I was expecting like dungeon length things. I wish I could say I saw what killed me that one time, but I don't know. After review, I thought that's a good thing about streaming. I can review the video later, see what happened. Oh, and that killed me. Okay. There's not even a gnat in this area until I started doing this fight. Kid you not. Oh goodness. Hey, nice. Notice maybe the fan blew the gnat this way or something. Angle. All right. Oh my gosh, almost everybody's gone. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. Need for special body gear. What's out there? I may as well do what I can, see what I can do with it. I don't see what they're there for. Or like what classes they're for? Maybe you just pick for your class? I don't know. Fill up inventory real quick. Why don't I? I should have warned you the walls are death and all of these. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was just trying to not overlap with that other person. Takes 4 bodies and legs. 2 head, boots, and gloves. Oh, okay. I got you. Area edge is death, either instant or falling. Gotcha. Well. Bum 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 bum. What do you plays? 4 body leg tokens for a body gear or leg armor. Gotcha. That wasn't terrible. Now I know what killed me the second time. I don't know the first time. Must have just been standing in something funky that I didn't realize quick enough. Alright. That was fun. First death was raid-wide AoE. Healers had both died before. Oh, okay. I did not see that. Well, not too bad. Now at least I learned about the walls early. Sorry, raids and any like not main story stuff always take it out of me because I have to read everything. Well, it was didn't know it was coming, yeah. Okay. It seems that Thancred's prediction about there being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing that you couldn't handle. Yep. I'm glad to see that you haven't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Yeah, I died twice. Don't tell them. They'd be so sad to know. Now that the way is clear, the Aethernet shards can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? Their footsteps are still here. Do I get footsteps? Oh, that's nice. Let's examine the footsteps. My footsteps are one of my big things in games. How long do they stay? They're fading pretty quick. How accurate are they to where I am moving? Not bad. Not bad. That's pretty good. The footsteps? Overlapping? Not bad. Those are pretty good footsteps. Footprints. Those are one of the things I like to pay attention to in games that have them. I don't know why. This game even gives you footsteps if you're wet from running in water. Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing one of those ones. I love footsteps. The beginning... I tried streaming it for a while, but for some reason I played through a lot of the game before on this computer completely fine, but trying to stream it, the game did a bunch of crazy things. Probably needs to be reinstalled, but the opening scene where you're actually playing it, when you're actually controlling your character in Rise of the Tomb Raider, really deep snow, just wonderful like footprints and stuff. Really great. Once Ryojay has activated the device, it's my turn. Okay. Chocobo prints too. I gotta look out for the chocobo prints. Thank you. Love footprints. The time hath come, Reen. Watch over me, Minfilia. Doesn't look like something I'd be messing with. Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now, not when I'm so close. Ryojay! I am unharmed, but what of Reen? He looks fine. No, you listen to me. Tell him. Reen, be careful. I can't believe I haven't noticed chocobo prints before. So excited to look out for that. Beach or snow. Oh, that's wonderful. Imagine if they had footprints for every single mount specific to that mount. That would be so much unnecessary work that people would most likely not even notice for the most part. Oh man. Why would you do that? Whatever. This gnat does not leave. It worked. I'm in control now, I think. You think? Although I'm now linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands. Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently? It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Oh, we're in an airplane. Even now, thou art flying. The second fight has some crazy mechanics. We'll get marked for AoEs, but they won't pop right away. You'll get a countdown right before they pop. There's a gather with that too. Marked for AoE. Won't pop up. Okay, I think I understand that. Oh man. Watch for arrows on the floor. They will show you what way they will send you to go to the opposite side. Okay, I think I understand those now. I used to think they were telling me to go that way. There was a fight those were in recently in a dungeon. I think I probably picked up on that for good now. Hopefully. Reen, what's going on? I don't know why I said it like that. Above us. Something's coming this way, an enemy. But how does that... could it be a sin eater? I can't see them clearly, but... No, that's not possible. What is it? They're inside too. Lots of them, trying to reach the core. Uninvited guests, eh? If I'd known they were coming, I would have tidied the place up. Japes are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem. In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. And Muconics can welcome our airborne adversary. Nice. Thanks. Green, find out if Eden has any defenses we can make use of. Preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemy. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the Aether Currents to send you wherever you need to go. That's my girl. Alright everyone, we've got work to do. From what I can tell, Eden is able to perform simple structures by redirecting Aether. I'll give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head for that portal over there. All right. Crazy mechanics. Get marked for an AoE. Won't pop right away. Okay. Okay, before we jump into this one, I'm gonna go grab a snack really quickly. It'll just be a minute. I'm just gonna grab one and bring it down here, so I'll be back in just a second, and we'll get right into the second one. Yay! Okay, sorry. Toaster took a minute. Okay. You ready for this second one? You read over what? The second fight is some crazy mechanics. Marked for AoEs, but they won't pop right up. So there's going to be a stack marker as well that doesn't happen right away. Are they going to be marked with the same things they normally would be? I think I understand that. Watch out for arrows on the floor. Oh yeah, I saw that. I know those. Okay. There's also a person marked with the look away thing too and all of that. Okay. That is the one thing that I have like a super intense reflex for, so I shouldn't miss out on that. Net. Okay. Giant eyeballs that poof in a line. Poof in as a line in a circle. Avoid them. Gotcha. Are those the same ones I should be looking away from? Or are they different eyeballs? They just want hugs. I'll give them hugs. Just kidding. I'll give them hugs and then in exchange I just will get no more heals. You'll see? Great, okay. Right. If we're ready. And check the first one. Right. Now, maybe we can go check our retainers. Maybe. Last time I didn't even have time to click on the return button. Not complaining. Better than long queue times. Please, Duty Finder, don't hear that as a complaint. I know you just see that gnat one on my forehead. I guess in his eyes I just brought him a snack, didn't I? Maybe at least over here he'll go away from my face. Perhaps. I don't know if the lighting really looks better with my lamp on back there. Can't tell if it's better or worse. Okay. Where the hell am I going? Hang on. Okay. I cannot wait to get rid of these overlays. This one. I don't want my new ones to look really any more cluttered than this. I just can't decide where I want things to go and everything. Much creative freedom in it, I guess. Okay, cool. I get more of those. Here we go. Yay. More stuff in my inventory. Oh, I really gotta move some stuff. Hey, not bad. For a girl who just spent all of her money. Okay, I'm gonna give her some stuff real quick. I know that's dumb. But whatever that was, he just brought me. Whatever that is, and get rid of these. Great. Okay. Get some more actions while we're at it. What a productive queue this has been so far. Oh, there we go. Please load. Please load. Oh my gosh, okay. That was frightening. Okay. I feel like I understand what there is to understand. I think, I hope. Dance partner. I literally forgot that this time for like halfway through it. That's funny. A lot of people have been here before, so. Good. This computer, thank you. It was a good time to work. Thank you, thank you. Eee. Maybe eyeballs? Do that right? Oh no. I feel like whatever I just got there in time for was pure luck. Sure. Oh, I can't move. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, you need to stay stacked, right? Stay stacked, that seems okay. Okay. That's fair. Stacking it up. Oh, what are you doing? Can you bring the thing over to us? Distract the rest of these. Hmm? Okay. Oh no! Sorry. I was just trying to do that mechanic right. I just did it a little too enthusiastically. I need to get there without dying. Why are they running away? Attacking. Right. Can I not follow that mechanic so enthusiastically again? Won't make that mistake twice. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was. Do they look away or do I look away from them? I just look away either way. It's hard to be extra careful, I guess. Throw him one of these. Maybe with that on. But whatever. I give him no bugs, right? Not to hurt their feelings, but I don't think I have to be told enough to give them hugs. I don't think I would. Why are they running away with that? Okay. I'm glad that my one death was a hilarious en avant right off the edge. That makes me feel better. And I don't think a lot of that was just me getting by on chance. I think I actually understood most of that. I'm going so fast. I'm gonna try to not like everything. I don't know if I really want any of it, so I say that, but here I am. Never. I don't have any of it yet. I just want to see what it is. Good job, thank you. I feel like I understood a good amount of that. Oftentimes I'm just bouncing around and I end up out of things by luck, so you dashed off. I was trying hard not to backflip off myself. Yeah, that's what I did. That was my death. I was one of the ones where the arrows were going to the side and I was trying to get over there so enthusiastically. I would have been fine if I just used the one dash, but I used two. And it went right off. Not by too much, but a good amount. Woohoo! Wait for them. Okay. The pink slippers make the outfit. Thanks, Bowmage. I thought the black slippers just blended in with the pants too much. So I had to make them stand out a little. I just wanted some contrast with the hair color, honestly. Econics, thank goodness you're unharmed. Here's clipping with her shoulder. We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were a stubborn bunch and quite unlike anything I've ever seen in the first. No, I won't let you. Damn the light. Damn you all. Yeah, I think they match our hair. Yeah, I think Lotus Pink is about as close as you can get to my hair color. I'm about to dye my actual hair pink. Be matching. Who are you? What do you want? I'm totally dialogued out on all this. No voice cutscenes in so long. Why am I here? What is happening? Oof. Roblox death sound here. She's alive, but there's something strange about her ether. She didn't seem too pleased with Reen taking control of Eden, which may be why maybe what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. 'Tis plain she is not a Sin Eater, not even in part, as Bothri was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears, for she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. Outfit's fancy. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does, but I'll make it clear that we mean her no harm. Well, no further harm, at the very least. Oh, Nat, you're back? Yeah? You didn't want to stay for the raid? You want to come in afterwards? I appreciate it. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was her aim from the outset, so I'll take her to the camp. Now that things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening my link to Eden. These are really fun so far. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I caught a glimpse of your battle. That power, I've never seen anything like it. What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift through which void scent may enter. But pray tell, Reem, didst thou make any other observations? I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl or her servants, and I can't really explain how. I don't want to read it, sorry. I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of Emmett Selk. I think it unlikely that she is an Ascian. She may yet be thralled to Zodiark. You just make me sad, why don't you? That's fine. Maybe we'll be able to find out more once she's woken up. In the meantime, I'll try to improve my control over Eden. It seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And that's not all. I've made an exciting discovery. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning. And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? I understand how Eden's power works, and therefore the true nature of the flood of light. Yes, it affected the balance of all the aether in the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales. And to tip them back again. That's what Eden does. It controls the balance of aether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to another. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but if I can harness its power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good. Thou needst not bear this burden alone, Reen, nor should thou. 'Tis no simple matter of awakening that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony, without which life cannot prosper. So, what should we do? A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it will require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to the camp. It would be remiss of us not to involve Thancred. My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Urianger, before you go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Eden and realign the aether of the empty, right? He said, shut the fuck up. In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies would be better spent revitalizing each element in order, that we might set in motion a more widespread transformation. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient aether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Then, we rebalance the aether and return it to land, whereupon it shall be borne on ethereal currents to the farthest reaches of the empty. But what's to prevent that element from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort? It must needs be contained. The question is, how? Mechanics, indulge me a moment, if thou wouldst. Reimagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What dost thou see in thy mind's eye? Moogles. Moogles. Mayhap thou art afeard to utter the fateful word, for to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Though invite it we must. As the aether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning, as Master Louis Suave once did on the fields of Cartano. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thy memories will shape the aether into a deiform entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion. So defeated, in other words. But is that even possible? Break my fast on primals. Lest thou forget, will be no more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Onyx. As do I, though it might help to have some idea of what you will be up against. Have you decided which element to tackle first? I propose water, the source of all life. As for the location, an area to the west of Norvrand was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water. Yes, that seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go. And I shall prepare for the summoning. Tancred, wouldst thou keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayest have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here, twiddling my thumbs. Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Rianger's madcap schemes. Though, come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you fought in the past? Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck. My goodness, that's a lot to read. Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we should reach our destination in no time at all. Alright, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water-respected aether. The rest is up to you, Muconyx. My goodness. There's no time to take a bite of waffle, is there? Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Okay. Memories of Leviathan come flooding back. Alright. Let me take a bite or two before we start this. Super hungry. Watch for a water sprout on the side of the arena. Run to the side. It's on because it'll knock back. At one point, a person will be marked with a knockback marker. Go get near them and make sure you won't get sent off the map. Okay, makes sense. Run to this. Okay, makes sense. Water sprout. Okay, look for any marker that looks like water. Don't stand behind the tanks. The tank buster is a freaking laser. Okay. Got it, I think. For the most part. Okay, I saw a glimpse of text, and then I saw somebody else said they wanted to be surprised. So, if it's not too important, I will just look away from it. I didn't read it, actually. I just saw a little bit, so. I saw the area or the arena something, so that's it. If it's not too important. I will allow myself to be surprised. Right. Sorry, I haven't eaten since like breakfast, so. Oh, I should read it. Okay, I'll read it. The area will either drop out to the center or drop out to the sides at some point. Watch his heads in the group. Okay, that sounds intense. Oh, plenty of surprises. I don't doubt it. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and queue. Oh, is Make It Rain over? In the 11th? Yeah, I saw it wasn't in the pop-up thing when I opened the game, so. I'm up to like somewhere over 800k now, so not bad. I was thinking about the fashion report refreshing today since it's Tuesday, I think. Nope. Oh my god, yesterday was Tuesday. I did the last fashion report though, I just missed the first one during the event. And like a million others. Alright, let's go. computer, please. We're fine in the beginning. Maybe I should turn off some extra effects. I literally never thought of that. I promise I'm gonna try to pay attention to everything that I was told to pay attention to, but gotta have my computer catch up. Using our bit so I can see hopefully any little. Didn't zoom off the edge. That's nice. I saw this the Moonfire Fair starts really soon. I think it's 13th. Oh goodness. Sneaky. Sneaky little mechanic. Yeah, that seemed fair to get away from. Okay. You the knockback water? Okay. Cool. Simple enough. Okay, there's the sides. Yeah. Damn. Already halfway through though. Close. Almost dashed off of that one. That's beautiful. Is that the knockback thing that I should be close to? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that would suck. Getting pushed away from that and then missing the stack marker. Sneaky. Oh, what? Oh, damn. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry, you got. Oh, no. You're so close to my first one without dying. Man. Dying's not a failure, though, I guess. Oh, no. It's my first time here, so. Nice. definitely caught on to everyone running away. A little too late, maybe. But other than that, didn't go so bad. Yay! So dumb. Oh my god, sorry. Okay. Good. Just getting all the drops. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I made the mistake because I wasn't too worried about the poor inventory. It's really not helping, no. But it's fine. I've got, I think actually one of my retainers is, not to brag, but I think it's at like, I think she's at like half inventory space. So if she needs to hold on to some of them for a while, she can. But yeah, I made the mistake. I was like, oh, I'm not too worried about the jewelry, but I just forgot to roll on it, so that was my mistake. That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? Oh, not quite the same then. But why is that? The Leviathan of the Source was summoned by the Sahagin? I don't know how to say that. Sorry, I don't remember. To whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deiform entity they brought into existence differed on a fundamental level, though it was no less formidable. The manifestation relied upon Muconix's experiences of Leviathan and have been influenced by recollections of other water-aspected beings, leading to further discrepancy. Like more than one hit. Memories brought to life. But I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. How goes it? If you finish laying your primal, or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you ought to see. What could that be? Evidently, our only recourse is to return to our base of operations forthwith. Why can't you just say let's go? I love him, but why can't you just say let's go? Evidently, return to the base for... Man, I'm tired of talking. At least reading so much. Waffles got cold. Muconix, look. What am I looking at? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. By the 12's good grace, 'tis a marvel to behold. I never thought that a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burden is not too much for you, Muconix. But eh. The story for these is really good, actually. Enjoying it quite a bit. I think this proves that the water-aspected aether is no longer lying dormant. So, which element should we realign next, Urianger? I propose Earth. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-giving energy, the empty shall become capable of supporting the growth of flora. Imagine that, forest in the empty. But before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing. Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir when I took her helmet off. I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal. Not at all like your usual Voidsent. I'd say she's around the same age as you, Reen. Perhaps a little older. Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest a while while we concentrate on the task at hand. Almost like I stuck the plate of waffles over there so you'd get out of my face. As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait here wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to face your next opponent. It must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck. All of the 8-mans have a good story, this one just goes hand in hand with the main story. I have to do those. If all goes well, he won't be waiting for long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I should ask. Where are we going? I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Norvrend, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the Earth-aspected primal we wish to invoke. What could be a more fitting choice than Titan? I don't think I've heard of that one before. What's it like? The landslides. That's funny. Yeah. The landslide. It seems like you had a rather traumatic experience. But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from Titan, the Titan that Muconix remembers, yes? It would be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagems if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience will avail thee not, I fear. Alright, Muconix, once you're ready, we'll be on our way. It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Buconics? Memories of Titan come tumbling back. Alright. Wonder what's in store for this bad boy. Okay, this Titan, you want to be in front of his landslide? We'll hide behind the non-glowing rock to avoid Titan's attack. Okay. Front of his. His alt form, you'll want to be in the row next to him when he does his dash. There's a knockback, okay. In the row next. So many frogs here. Okay. Where are the landslide? Right behind them. This was the fight that my friend had a cat puke on him? No way. This was the fight, huh? Wow. Seems like a bad time. I haven't had a lot of experience with the harder Titan fights. We did the extreme one unsynced, so I think I've only done the hard one that you have to do at some point. One of the patches, I think. Yeah. For the regular one anyways. Just referring to like the attacks and stuff. Got a soft spot in my heart. Well, it's fun. Sounds like a really, really poor timing on the cat's part. Where the hell am I going? Alright. In front of his landslide. This is how I used to watch guide videos. I'd be like, okay. Repeat it again. While I was queuing, I'd be like looping it again. In front of his landslide. Right behind the non-glowing rock. What form you'll want to be in the row next to him when he does his dash. There's a knockback. He was having a rough time at the fight to begin with. The cat just helped make it a great time for everyone. My friends that just started out in the game not that long ago, they were in a dungeon. It was like just a random group, and somebody was like AFK for like a good minute or so. And they were like DPS, so they were just kind of like going along without them. And they were like, sorry, something feel like something fell on my head or something. They're like, oh, that sounds like awful. Like, are you like an earthquake or something? Like, what happened? And they were like, I think it was a roly-poly. Not sure where they came to that conclusion or if they ever figured out if it truly was a roly-poly, but I imagine it really does just increase the fun when someone in chat says something crazy happened. And if this gnat doesn't just disperse, and I can't even hit the desk. Sorry, I tried to go on my nose. Maybe I should quit shit talking it so much. Bugs in my nose is a big fear, and I think he knows that. God, fine. Like if he lands on anything, I can't hit the desk because oh my god, you're on the microphone. It's like you know. Oh man. Can't hit the microphone. It flies into my mouth while I'm talking. I don't even know what I'll do. Okay. Goodness. Sorry, he was going for the nose. Okay, people must like this one. Landslide, right behind the non-glowing rock. What formula would be in the room next to him when he does his dash? Knock you back. Turn up the music. Need to dance. It's booty treaty. These nice computer keys. I forgot your FFX. At least some of them. I think that'd be really helpful. Net on my face, sorry. Oh no. Oh goddamn. Almost killed the shit out of me. Not rock, not going rock! I'm missing. It's just hard in practice. Oh, not that close, okay. It's fine. Ooh. The truck is not going. Or is it not the same thing? Jesus. Oh shit. What's that for finally not dying at one of these? Yay! Goodness. Run away so fast. Big booty Judy. Oh man. Woo! Ooh, that's exciting. May as well. We're gonna have to go through the inventory anyways. We don't care about that stuff though. About the minion. Oh man. Yay. It's pretty here. Shit, I can still fall off the edge, can't I? It's pretty here. Just one. I don't know. No. Hands look funny. Whatever. I'm not liking how these are turning out. It's fine. Oh, yep. That was a good run. It was, yeah. Seemed to go quite smooth. So it felt nice to not die on at least one of them. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, he was a lot more agile than I was expecting. I wonder, was the Titan of your world a tough opponent too? I feel like we already talked about that. If I'd put one foot wrong, I would have fallen to my doom. So all it would have taken is a momentary lapse of concentration? I don't like the sound of that. But more importantly, you defeated another elemental being, which means we're a step closer to reclaiming the empty. Can't wait to see how much of a difference we made this time. Did we really do all of this? Wow. It would appear the balance has returned to the element of earth. And yet, the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange indeed. Did we do something wrong? Though this falleth short of the outcome I had envisioned, it is plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is a result of an intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that similar locations in the empty hath undergone the same comparable alterations. Then the aether will spread out from these points to cover the rest of... Oh good. What's happening? Rain. That one's usually the hardest, but these go down so fast anymore. Yeah. It was just nice to not catapult myself off the edge for once. It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You'd better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we still got work to do. Nay, Thancred had the right of it. It would be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing. Rain, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth hath been restored, continuing exposure to the empty, stagnant aether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. Yeah, we all talked about this beforehand. I should probably get away from the empty and rest for a while. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. You have their best interests at heart, I'm sure. But to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. It seems to me that Reen isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our Sleeping Beauty would likely fare better in a more hospitable surroundings. We'll need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Muconix could go ahead and have a word with them in Mordsug. We'll catch up with you once Oriange has finished whatever it is he needs to do. Perhaps thou, too, shouldst accompany her on the return journey. I dare say she would be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the First forever. Time will come when Reen and I part ways, and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Oriange. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Reen is possessed of natural affinity for aetherology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like thee, she's predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. Felt. Says the master, keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyway, Muconix, you better take the sky slipper with Reen. It's true that she's been through a lot lately, but so have you. We'll need you ready for the challenges that lie ahead. So go on and get some rest. I'll await the news of thy safe arrival in Amarang. There's hardly 2 seconds between all the dialogue. Mommy and Daddy are fighting. That's really what it feels like. So good footsteps, nice. Seems like you all were having quite a serious discussion. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. Well, if you say so. I probably shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary, though. So, do you want to take first shift piloting, or shall I? Dad crit and Uri mom's here? They're fighting about the kids. Phew. I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I have no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. Better cat! There it goes. But But before that, I was hoping I could have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. This might be the best place for it, though. This might not be the best place for it, though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry. True. True. When I first spoke to Thancred and Urianger about what I'd sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given in to my fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What's happening? What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person, like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is, and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, we mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. What's to say she won't try it again when she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it will be all my fault. No good, I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Muconix? Sorry, I saw Emmett Silk's name in one of the dialogue options. That's what I'll say. Even Emmett Silk had his reasons. We should at least hear her out. He's so sad. Toss her to the EX Mount Gods. Throw her out. I see what you mean. Perhaps if we'd been able to come to an understanding, this wouldn't have ended the way they did. I hope that she's nothing like Emmett Silk, but we won't know until we speak to her. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see to Urianger's errands. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. Yay! We do so much relaxing in this game, don't we? Run. There she is. Oh. Was that for what I just... Okay, that's right. There was a pop-up, and it told me. Congrats on clearing the first part of Eden? Yay! Okay, that's the first part. Cool. Yay! Was not quite as scary as I thought. First set down, 2 more sets to go. Alright. Nice. Yay. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to 2 members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. It's Golgol, who's interested in trading for any relics we find in the empty. Apparently, he mostly deals in exotic weapons and whatnot, but he's agreed to keep us supplied with whatever else we can't get from the Crystarium. Thanks, Golgol. No, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Ah, Reen, what a relief it is to see you returned unharmed from your expedition. This story I found a bit more cohesive than Alexander. I haven't done those. I didn't do those. I didn't do the Omega ones. Is that right from Stormblood? I'm just now doing things, so I will blame Sid for that. Or Sid. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than we expected. Econics, I would like you to meet Luri. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As representative of the Settlement Council, I'm here to oversee the delivery of equipment deemed necessary to your mission. I'll be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. Thanks. Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. Probably not best to talk about in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here, Buconics. You should get some rest. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle. Always Sid's fault. Yeah, that's fair. Love how they offer trash material that you won't use, right? What should I do with the ones that I'm not going to use? I've got them hoarded up in my chocobo saddlebag. I just sell them. Like vendor price? I don't know. I see. Though it is a mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Reen and Muconics until we know more. Are we keeping secrets, you guys? Damn. Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it is too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her, after all. The Oracle of Darkness. What? I pray it is not true. What the fuck does that mean? Mommy and Daddy are getting a divorce. Because of me and Reen. It's because of the kids. When I say it's not the kids' fault, this time it is. Oh, but is he who I'm supposed to go to for things? Oh man. Oh no, that's kind of cool. It is not my favorite. I'm just not a fan of like big helmets. Oh no, that's cool. I need a class to use it on. I would do want to level it at some point, so. Eden's Gate Antique is what you got the tokens for. The other gate is Savage, which is dyeable. Everything's better when it's dyeable. I want gold boots. I could dye the boots. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Are these Aether Current quests? I know I have a lot of those to catch up on. I guess one of these would continue it. I don't know which one. Lurie? Like most glam, some good, some not good. Yeah. Especially when it's not dyeable. Maybe a Savage unlock, I think. Oh, okay. Nothing. That looks like it would be pertaining to the quest, I imagine. Second set, yay! Let me think. The first set took the better part of about I don't think we were even an hour in when went and picked up that quest, so almost 3 hours, I guess, probably was towards that. So since I'm usually on here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, should we do first set today, second set tomorrow, third set Friday? Spread them out? I don't know. No, we definitely don't have another 3 hours in tonight, so we'll at least see what he has to say, though. Ah, there you are. Part of the team helping with the highly classified and very, very, very secret thing. Oh, I'm literally the one doing it. The fact of the matter is, I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about a girl who was brought back from the empty. She's finally woken up, you see. Oh boy. Yalford. And Buconix too. Sorry, yeah, just first time I had to read his name and it sounds funny. That'd be fine, don't want to stay up too late. That way you can keep the stories going for each tier. Yeah. Since I already clicked on him though, we're gonna have to read through this bit, I guess. I imagine it's not too long though. We heard the news from Thancred, is it true? Why yes, it most certainly is. Apparently, her name is Gaia. She claims to be a free citizen of Yulemore, even though she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden. Lost her memory? Parts of it, at the very least. We also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. And Thancred's with her now, is he? Yes, he's taken her to Yulemore, mainly to verify what she's told us so far. Quiz the locals, that sort of thing. After that, the plan is to come back here. Though they're taking rather longer than I'd anticipated. I do hope nothing is amiss. There we go, okay. No cutscene afterwards, just take me to where I have to walk to the thing. Oh man. Alright, if I back out of it now, I guess I could have... Yeah, here's what I'll do, so that we can keep them all together. Just skip that, abandon the quest real quick, and then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. That makes sense. I think. Don't spoil anything. That's what I did when I picked up the Make It Rain event quest, before remembering that I wanted to do it on stream. Okay. We don't know what happened. Abandoned. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'm excited. That was not near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Just enough craziness and unique mechanics for each to make it really fun. A lot of quests on the list. I know. I didn't want to pull it up. It's a lot of stuff that I started like a long time ago and just never, like, some of these are just because I picked up like tried to pick up most of the classes. A lot of them are just like some of the really early on ones for those. Weaver quest, which considering my Weaver is 61. I'm a little behind on those. It's mostly just those. Just new classes. I've even got some of them hidden. I need to go through them because I have 26 out of 30, except for that's awful. And these I just... It's fine. I'll sort it out. But I know it looks awful. It'd be a lot easier if I didn't have it like that, but I suppose, like everything, I'll get around to it eventually. Oh hey, we got the song though. That's fun. Yes. You know where the NPC is that you buy the level 80 tombstone gear from? Maybe. I don't know if I remember. Heyo! Hi, Ryzen! Hope you're having a good day. We're actually wrapping things up pretty much here, I think. We had a lot of fun, a lot of craziness on here today, so. I feel like we might have mentioned before where the level 80 tombstone gear's from, but I only ask because you're starting to get the tomes for the 520 gear. Oh yeah! Yay! Is that, these the Revelation ones? Much side sword done, yeah. A lot of fun. Okay, been a while. I'm glad you've been well. You're doing pretty good over here. Always arriving late. Okay. I feel like I'm always having trouble catching streams too. I'll show up and they're like, oh okay, well that was fun. I'm like, damn. Revelation, yeah, okay. I know, where is that? Yulmore. Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that when I was in Yulmore. Yeah. Hop in there for a second. I don't have quite enough to get anything yet, but that's exciting. That's the quickest we've ever loaded into Yulmore. Now if the NPCs load in, that's a different story. Maybe. Wouldn't be that one. Possibly. If they actually load. Bum, 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 bum. This is where I talk to my NPCs. If I had them. Yeah, waiting for it to load in, sorry. Usually pretty bad here. Oh, and that's the relic one we could talk to there. Okay. Okay, cool. He's here. Hi, you guys. I see that in the chat that you're here, but I can't not see you. Lots of people. Yeah. Okay, we've got enough for like maybe one piece of something. We can get a snazzy hat. And then of course there's waiting for things to actually try on. The allegory stuff is $4.90, Revelation is $5.20. Okay. That's kinda sick though. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Ooh. I've seen people talking about armor mention that's fun. Yeah, I really like this shit. Yeah, that's sick. Nice. I feel like maybe there's some good boots. No, go on the boots. No. I'm looking for long boots. Now those might not have a tank, but damn, those are some cool boots. Nice. I love those. Well, it sucks that one's not as cool of a color. That's okay. If you need to step up in the eye level, the allegory is an easy upgrade. Once you get the near rates going, you can augment the 520 gear. 530 with the coins you get from the rates. Awesome. Yay. That's so fun. We have to get some of that stuff. How fun. Yeah, that's good. And I'm sure I'll earn plenty more once we get to the second set tomorrow. Plus with the near raids you get the ultimate glade. I want everything from there. If there's orchestrion rolls, I want it. There's minions, if there's house decorations, I want them, I want them. Like my top end legs. Yes! Gonna get the near booty. Near booty. Booby booty. So excited. Nice. What a nice, productive, good day. I feel like it's time for me to get some dinner. Waffles were not quite little frozen chocolate chip ones. Not exactly a nutritious dinner, so I'm gonna go make some rice and chicken or something. I don't know, something fun. Something tasty. I hope everyone has a really nice night. This was so much fun. Thanks for helping and everything. A blast. Had a bowl of tricks. Nice. I haven't I have like in and out phases with cereal. I haven't had cereal in a while, so maybe that's coming soon. Imagine me trying to crunch up a bowl of cereal on here. That'd be awful. I wouldn't do that. Crunching into my microphone. That'd be awful. Alright. Here's all those. As per usual. Hang on just a second. Let me if I could get my computer to okay. Okay, cool. If I could get my computer to cooperate with tabbing out of this for a second, we could do a raid real quick. There are some people on and I feel like I always forget to do them. Oh my goodness, Ryzen, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I just got all those kind of centered off today. I guess let me switch to this if anybody's down for that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Going towards paying next month or whatever my next subscription is, but thank you so much. Oh hey, look, that is updating. Slowly but surely. Let me see if I can get my browser to even cooperate and pull this up and we can do a quick raid if you guys wanna. I feel like I always neglect them. I wish there was a way to do it from my phone through the whole stream manager tab on the Twitch app. Thank you for the stream and parties. Thank you so much for hanging out and helping with the raids, Bowmage. I really appreciate it. It looks like it's pulling up now, so we'll pop on over. It was a fun stream. It was super fun. I'm excited to continue with the raids and the story. I feel like it's gonna break my heart into a million pieces. Great stream. Thank you so much for hanging out and thank you so much for the donation. It means a lot to me. Okay. We're gonna get there. Let's see who's on. I'll be here earlier next time. Well, yay! We'll be happy to have you. Alright, where are we going? Alright. This is somebody I really like watching playing Final Fantasy XIV, so let's go!